Have you ever deeply thought about what it would actually be like to be a superhero? To have all that energy and power as part of your body and nobody could take it away. It's kind of hard to put yourself in those shoes because even the strongest and biggest, most powerful people in the world pale in comparison to the amount of power that most superheroes have in comics, TV, and movies. But what if you use technology and ingenuity to bring yourself one step closer to being a fictional superhero in the real world? And that's exactly what I did when I made these. And this brings me one step closer to being like Endeavor, a hero from a show called My Hero Academia. These allow me a pretty astronomical level of power. We'll talk about just how much later in the video. But first, I'm going to show you how I built them. Now I gotta do all the wires. These things utilize the chemical energy from the propane in these 4 tanks to produce 88.8 megajoules. Megajoules doesn't really mean that much, so let me give you some equivalents. That's the same amount of chemical energy that's available in 602,892 human farts. Which is the same as 21,224 calories, or 38 Big Macs from McDonald's, or 24,683 milliamp hour, which is equivalent to 55 of the LiPo batteries that run the fuel solenoids on these. And that's equivalent to the energy expenditure that a 200-pound human would use if they ran 141.5 miles, which is really far, or 84,166 BTUs. And I tested these things, and I can discharge these 4 bottles in about 30 seconds. I feel like that's enough explanation to illustrate how dangerous this project really is. All of that energy is an inch away from my skin because this is going to be on my back. Build's not over yet. Probably noticed that I didn't have the fuel lines connected to the arm pieces or the tanks, and that's for a good reason, because all of this needs integrated into the super suit that I'm making. This little preview. And in the next video, I'm not just gonna have the power of Endeavor, I'm gonna look the part. What's the point of being super if you don't look super? This project is gonna be really good, and doing the costume is not going to be nearly as hard as doing these, so that video will be out soon. So you might as well do all that YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow on social media, whatever. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time when I'm a superhero. Letting out the chemical equivalent of 602,892 farts in a period of 30 seconds might sound kind of cool. But at this point, I feel like it just sounds kind of dangerous. No turning back now.